It was tough going because the snow was so deep.
Look at that freaking avalanche crown.
I spent, I don't know, the better part of an hour pulling my ski out of an avalanche. I have to think about turning around.
I think we found some of those epic pow. It's absolutely awesome now. This is what we came for.
I'm dizzy, I'm shaking. And I've rarely ever been this tired. I'm gonna set up camp and I think we're gonna get drunk.
You know just who I am. Don't be so distant. 'Cause when you're lost, I am sorry there to share your grief. When your sorrow is only my way to comfort you. Waiting for tomorrow, you're lonely, I know your solitude.
Alright, well, we're on the Lady Express going up to Holden to start our ski tour. Should be good. There's some good views from the lake, and this is going to be epic. So here we go. Alright, check this out. There's the limo. Yeah, there it is.
A company always on the run, a destiny.
All right, let's go take a look at the scenery. We just suffered coming up the valley so far there because it was really freaking deep. I basically just carved a trough about a little higher than my knees all the way up. But now we're on some avalanche terrain. Must have fallen yesterday or something, and it's more compacted from the avalanche, so it's easy going. But it's really awesome up here. First good views of the trip, really. And there'll be a hell of a lot more to come. So we're gonna set up camp before we descend, and we're gonna go up the ridge up over there somewhere, or there, or there, or something.
Always on the run, a destiny. Oh, it's the rising sun. I was born a shotgun in my hands, behind the gun I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me Bad Company.
All right. Well, we're in the tent. We're eating mashed potatoes and cheese and jerky. And right now we're basically just waiting out maybe a whole day. We moved a bit today. It was tough going because the snow was so deep. But the weather is, it was snowing most of the day, but the weather's starting to clear up a little bit. See there, out there? Not too bad. But there's some avalanches. I spent, I don't know, the better part of an hour pulling my ski out of an avalanche. Yeah. So it wasn't a big one. It's okay. I wasn't gonna like die in it, probably. But yeah, we're gonna see. We're hoping it settles down a little bit tonight and tomorrow, and then we'll continue moving. And then if we can't go, then we might have to think about turning around. Boo. Or finding another way. But we're determined.
Rebel souls, deserters we've been called. Chose a gun and threw away the sun. Now these times.
Well, here we are. What is this? Morning of Sunday morning, there we go. And the sun finally came out, woo! Check it out, there's dumbbell back there. You can kind of see it. There's the notch we're aiming for. Look across, here's the ridge. And you look up at this kind of cool bastard here. I don't know what that peak's called, but we keep looking, I think that's east, and we've got 7-fingered right there. And then over here, let me get past this tree, there's Furno with the sun blazing on us. And it's actually kind of cool. If you look back over here, see if I can zoom in. Look at that freaking avalanche crown. So you can see where the hoarfrost layer is that they've been talking about, and most likely a cornice came off, smashed into that, and sent it rolling. But yeah, it is a nice day, and we've got sun. It's a little cold, but we're enjoying it, and it's pleasant to wake up to that.
Well, after taking 2 days of piss in the tent, I think we found some of the most epic pow. Like up there you can see our line. It's pretty good, there's Dumbbell Mountain. We're having to drop way down, which I was hoping not to, but we're gonna anyway. There's Bonanza, Chihuahua and Fortress over there that we're gonna go hit. There's Jordan skiing this. It's absolutely awesome now. This is what we came for. Abbey conditions are moderate, which is actually what we were hoping for. So we're able to kind of do this, play it safe. I'm not gonna let him get too far. I'm still maybe on slightly prone terrain here, but it's awesome. There we go, I gotta go catch him. All right, now we're at Spider Gap. We put in some serious fucking work today. There's Mod over there. Look, there's my Mod. Oh, back the way we came. I'm guessing we probably covered 8 miles today, maybe 9. Had to do some up and down, of course, because our plan didn't really work out going around Dumbbell, so we had to drop a couple thousand feet. And hit another ridge, drop down to Lyman Lakes. Then came up to Spider Gap. Weather's moving in a little bit, so we're gonna head down here, assess where we're at, because we gotta go around the corner of this thing, and we're hoping to get on over to Buck Creek Pass. After leaving Spider Gap, we had to traverse and ascend the Phelps Creek ledges. These ledges were nasty. They were steep, the snow was deep and unstable, and the run out was probably 20 meters at best. Now, Jordan and I are no stranger to long, sketchy ascents and descents, but 2 hours on these ledges had us approaching our limit. Needless to say, when we finally topped out, we were stoked. But rather than continuing with our plan to traverse more steep and unstable terrain to go hit the cornice summit of Chihuahua Mountain, we decided to descend into the Chihuahua Basin. It was a damn good thing we did too, because weather moved in that night. If we had camped on the ridge, it would have turned into a real shit show. Here we go, Jordan busting some turns. Some pretty nice powder. We just are coming off of Phelps Ridge, Chihuahua Peaks over there. We're not gonna summit it. The steeper snow slopes are sketch. Nice work, Jordan. Anyway, we're going way down there. We got a long ski ahead of us.
Until the day I die.
All right, we just finished our turns. We are now, I don't know, 3 or 4 more miles from Spider Gap. We just descended from up there somewhere. Way the hell up there. It looks like we've dropped 4,000 feet maybe. We're in the Chihuahua Basin. We're going out that way, and the end of the Chihuahua River Road is that way. I think it's Trinity. What we're gonna see if we can do is get there, find the trail up to Buck Creek Pass and do the 8 or 9 miles up there. Double back and go out the Napiqua. We may be able to cut up the hillside to Mount Burge before we do that, which might cut off a couple of miles. I don't know. That sums up our day. The closest town is probably Holden, and it's like 15, and then the road would only be 6 miles or so, 5 miles or something, I think, but it's blocked in the winter, so it's another 21 until there's anything.
Time to set up camp.
I'm gonna set up camp, and I think we're gonna get drunk.
Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, blood for blood. We've all gotta die. We've all gotta die.
Well, we're in the tent, day 5, and yesterday was brutal, but I ate a bunch and slept pretty well, so so we're ready to go at it again, but we got snowed on. And I'll try and give you a look-see. But I mean, we're getting buried. Like, let's see here. There's our skis. Our tent is just covered. I'm thinking maybe close to a foot, not quite.
Yeah, around there.
It's hard to tell. But that could make going out a real fucking slog. So we're still gonna assess what we're gonna do when we get to this junction down to go up to Buck Creek Pass, but we may end up just hitting Chihuahua River Road. Hoping there's maybe some snowmobile tracks or something so we can get out fast. Otherwise, I don't know, another night, whatever.
Or another 2 nights.
Or 2 nights. It'll be good. And we may actually hump over Chihuahua Ridge at Schaefer Creek if we can cross the Chihuahua River. And that'll bring us right back to our car, which would be great. Yay. So, that's it for now. Probably not gonna be too scenic today. All right, so we're bailing the Chihuahua River Road. Look, we found the bathroom at the Trinity Trailhead, and it's down in this hole. So Jordan's gonna try and climb down in there. I think we're actually gonna get in there just to get out of the snow for a few minutes to brew up some water or whatever. And then we're gonna hit the road. So we crawled down into that bathroom and took shelter. We had a smoke, brewed some tea, then we were on our way. It was fast moving on Chihuahua River Road because of the snowmobile tracks. It compacted the snow, made it nice. But our feet paid for it, getting beaten up badly and blistered. We covered 24 miles of road on skis, and we were finally able to hitch a ride back to our car we left at Tall Timbers Ranch with Joe, the owner of the 59er Diner, and his chocolate lab milkshake. Finally, I have to give a shout out to Brennan at Holden Village for providing us with the conditions report, and of course Joe for saving us 13 miles of walking on blistered feet after already doing 30 plus miles in the last 24 hours. So here's my plug for Joe. The next time you're heading over Highway 2 or over to Leavenworth, go ahead and stop at the 59er Diner and get yourself some banana pancakes and a milkshake or something.